did our little
But
run.
Chloe, a question I get asked often in the class is, how do I figure out what my constitutional element is? So you would say to that question?
Yes, well, I think the first thing is we have to really know what the constitutional means. And again, we talk about this in the home study. We'll go into the details, but just a very quick little introduction to it. The constitutional is something we inherit at our conception. So often we don't realize that this is something we inherit. And the constitutional is meant to be, the constitutional element and meridian is meant to be our guide in life, our guide to our true self, to our inner nature. So it's our ally, it's our support system that really is meant to guide us in life. So each person has their own constitutional that will guide them in a very different way according to what their constitutional is, whether it's gallbladder or in small intestines or the stomach. And what happens then is our negative beliefs and disturbed emotions in response to our earlier experiences weaken our constitutional element and meridian. And then instead of it being our guide, it becomes the weak link in the chain. And of course, if you've got a weak link, it means then that all the other links, all the other meridians and elements have to pick up the stress of this weak link. Not only do they have their own functions physically, emotionally, and mentally, but they also have to handle the weak link. It's not doing its function. So they have to then take up the function of the weak link. And so it's a compensation.
And it's that interconnectedness of all the elements.
That's right.
When you're in one emotion and it's disturbed, it's going to affect the other emotions as well.
That's right. And so ultimately then, we need to know the constitutional because that's the place we need to go to for healing. Yeah. Instead of going to all the symptoms, the tip of the iceberg, then you can chase the tip of the iceberg until you're blue in the face.
Yeah.
Go right to the constitutional. And that's what we're going to really be focusing on in the seminar, is every single repatterning that we demonstrate, the group is really going to hone in on what is the constitutional? How do you know this is a constitutional? And why is it that sometimes we don't go to the constitutional? So it's a lot of fun because it pulls everything together. When you come to do that point, it's like, what's the constitutional? What are the three treasures? What are the five essences? And you really then get that hands-on training in the 3-day seminar, online or in person.
Well, again, having done this class several times, Chloe, every time I do it, it seems to get better. And now with the home study, it gives so much more confidence to, I think, us as practitioners in identifying these points, putting intention into everything we do, being able to do small self-sessions is incredibly powerful. And for me, it's almost like a brand new class. So I thank you for your mind that keeps expanding and opening to new possibilities. You are a treasure to us. Thank you, Chloe.
Thank you. And I think that's important to say this, that the practitioners come to the seminar so well prepared, rather than the 6-day where it's like, you're learning so much and then, oh, how do I know what the constitutional is? When you have that home study and take the home study as soon as you can, that you're going to integrate it as deeply as you want to. So when you come to the seminar, it's like, I'm amazed at how educated everybody is. You know, it makes
you and I were constantly learning from the students in the last class who said,
right.
I never thought of it that way, or gee, that makes a great deal of sense.
Sometimes I would say, well, I think that. And I say, so why? And they say, and I say, you changed my mind. I think that's the constitutional too. So again, it's like they've come with a wonderful foundation, having taken the home studies. So I hope everybody takes it and joins us for this incredible 3-day seminar. It's going to be very exciting seeing all of you on our wonderful screen.
Thanks to you, Chloe.
Thanks, artists.
All who are listening, and we'll see you soon, hopefully in September.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Lovely.
Good. Okay.